Bitcoin is the world's first widely adopted and most valuable cryptocurrency. It is a digital currency, a type of money that is completely virtual. It's like an online version of cash that can only be used to purchase products and services. With Bitcoin, people can securely and directly send each other digital money on the internet. By the way, it was created and launched in 2009 by an anonymous developer named Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin eliminates the need for central authorities or intermediaries such as financial institutions or governments. Instead, it uses a peer-to-peer internet network to confirm purchases directly between users. It is now a globally traded financial asset with daily volume measured in tens of billions of dollars. El Salvador, officially the Republic of El Salvador, is a country in Central America and geographically part of North America. Its capital and the largest city is San Salvador. It covers an area of approximately 21,040 square kilometers, and it has a population of more than 6,800,000 people. The colón, the currency of El Salvador, since 1892 was replaced by the United States dollar in 2001. It is 124th among 189 countries on the Human Development Index. The country has experienced modest economic growth in recent decades. Its annual GDP growth exceeded 3% between 2000 and 2020. Additionally, it has a stable economy. As such, it is expected to grow by 2.4% in 2022 and 2% in 2023. On the 7th of September 2021, El Salvador became the first country in the world to adopt Bitcoin as an official currency. As of today, Bitcoin is a legal tender alongside the US dollar in its territory. The acceptance of Bitcoin as its national currency paved the way for Salvadorans to use a government digital wallet called Chivo to pay for everyday goods and services. To widen the acceptance of Bitcoin within the country, the president of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, a tech-savvy millennial, announced that the government purchased a total of 400 bitcoins and installed over 200 Bitcoin teller machines around the country to allow citizens to convert between the two official currencies, Bitcoin and US dollars. Some of these machines are being guarded by soldiers to prevent possible arson. Besides, the government awarded Salvadorans who downloaded Chivo $30 of free Bitcoin to encourage the adoption of the cryptocurrency. Its acceptance as a legal currency across the nation is premised on a law approved by the parliament in July 2021. The bill was approved within 24 hours. President Bukele promoted it as a path to El Salvador's financial freedom. How? The government budgeted $203 million of public money to bolster its Bitcoin plan. With the widespread use of Bitcoin within the country, the government is aiming to tackle two major financial problems. One, it hopes that the use of cryptocurrency will provide banking access to more Salvadorans than ever before. On top of that, the government claimed that the move will help prevent the enormous commission fees that are levied by banks and financial institutions on money sent home by its more than 1.5 million citizens who live abroad. Such remittances comprise more than a fifth of the country's GDP and culminated in $5.9 billion in 2020 according to the World Bank. Is it mandatory to use Bitcoin in your country? The position of the law is that any economic agent must accept Bitcoin as a form of payment when it is offered by the person who acquires a good or service. But if a vendor prefers to receive dollars as online payment, the Chivo user can make an on-the-spot conversion when paying via the app. Consumers are not under any obligation to switch to Bitcoin. What can a Chivo wallet be used for? The holder of a Chivo wallet can use it to pay for services, buy and sell products, and make transfers to bank accounts without paying commission fees. According to the law, Any good or service previously payable in dollars can also be paid in Bitcoin. Another question is, do Salvadorans support the adoption of Bitcoin as a national currency? An opinion poll by the Central American University revealed that 7 out of 10 Salvadorans said that they disagree or strongly disagree with the use of Bitcoin. As a consequence, they prefer the dollar. In short, numerous Salvadorans dislike the concept of the Chivo wallet. With the country's economy struggling after the COVID-19 pandemic, the government is hoping that acceptance will escalate the recovery. Notwithstanding, international bodies such as the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund have warned the Salvadoran government against the adoption of the cryptocurrency because it increases the risks of financial institutions.